I despise the word hack because it usually feels like a gimmick to me. They imply this quick or easy fix to a more complicated problem that people genuinely struggle with. For example, there is no secret, there is no hack to losing weight, losing fat, or gaining muscle mass. The answer is quite obvious. You know the answer, I know the answer. It is consistency, it's dedicated work, and sometimes it is a challenge. It's not easy, it's not secret. It's common knowledge, it's just dedication, it's inspiration, it's desire, it's planning, it's consistently doing the things you need to do, which could be eating fewer calories, resisting the urge to overeat, lifting heavier weights, doing more of the workouts that you need to do. That being said, there is one hack, one exception that I do think is extremely valuable. It is a great way for people to save time, reduce some of the stress and the burden around exercising, and for some people it can actually be a more productive and effective way to do things like boost their metabolism, get better mobility, do physical therapy and rehabilitation exercises. Hello YouTubers, I am Dr. Jeffrey O'Gwyn, chiropractor and owner of Embody Performance and Recovery, and today I want to talk about something called an exercise snack. And what this means is taking short bursts of getting up and doing some form of exercise rather than necessarily having to feel like I've got to go to the gym and spend an hour in the gym 4 or 5 days per week. And I want to talk about the value and the benefits of these smaller sessions of exercise and how you can apply it into your life specific for you. So it's probably quite obvious, an exercise snack taking 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes to fit in some kind of an exercise session is going to be a lot easier time management compared to trying to find an hour. Some other benefits and value is that sometimes short bursts of movement are actually more beneficial than the longer sessions. So let me give you an example. Let's talk about mobility first. If somebody's trying to increase their range of motion or do some stretching, improve their posture, well, the max gains you're gonna get with doing a stretching session for a particular muscle, it usually comes within about 2 minutes, a minute to 2 minutes, and you're gonna get all of the length that you could have gotten in that particular muscle. So the idea is do them frequently, but you don't have to do a long duration because you actually lose some of those length gains within, say, 30 to 60 minutes. So it could say, hey, I've got really tight hamstrings. I'm tight in the front of my chest. Well, I'm going to take this exercise snack or this movement snack and say, here's my specific goal of what I want to work on. Let me do these stretches 4 times per day, but they're going to be in these 5-minute sessions 4 times per day rather than let me do this yoga class that's an hour and I'm going to do this 2 times per week. Now let's look at something on the other end of the spectrum. Say you're interested in boosting your metabolism. Well, the same idea applies. You would probably be better off short bursts, but frequently throughout the day to get those hormonal changes and to just keep your metabolism fired up. So you might do something like, I'm gonna do 5, 10, maybe 20 minutes. So it could be 5 or 10 minutes, but I'm gonna do that 3 to 4 times per day, or I'm gonna do 10 or 20 minute sessions 1 or 2 times per day instead of I'm just gonna go to the gym twice per week. Even better would be I'm gonna work out 2 days per week, but the other 3, maybe 4 days per week, I'm gonna do these shorter bursts of 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Now, how can you apply exercise snacks into your daily life? Well, I think the most important thing is it's gonna depend on your goals, what you're trying to achieve personally, and what is your schedule like? So how does it work out for time management for you to actually save time, to be more effective and to save time? Let's say you're trying to do more physical therapy rehab. I've got an injury, my shoulder, my back. Well, you're probably better off doing whatever exercises were prescribed for you personally, but maybe do those 3, 4, even 5 times per day, but you're setting aside 2 to 5, 7 minutes doing those exercises. So they could be short bursts. Maybe you're trying to improve your posture. Maybe doing those stretches for 30 to 60 seconds and maybe doing a postural correction exercise for another minute. So it doesn't need to be really long for things like that. If your goal is more mobility, like we said, same thing. You're looking at 2, 3, 4 minutes. Maybe you've got a couple of different areas you're working on. It doesn't have to be that long. If it is something more, I'm trying to actually increase some muscle mass in a muscle, I am trying to focus on something, let's say push-ups, well then it could be, let me spend 10 minutes doing these few muscle groups. Let me spend 20 minutes. So again, it's gonna be personalized for you. If you're trying to increase your metabolism, I already mentioned, possibly it is I'm gonna do 3 times per day, 5 to 10 minutes, or I'm gonna do 1 or 2 times per day, 10 or 20 minutes. So I think the big thing is make it work for you with these exercise snacks. So I think the key takeaway is there is not a wrong way to do this. There's not a right way to do this. It is the way that is going to be beneficial for you. I think the question is, when should you start? And I would argue you could start right now. So I need you to do 3 things for me. 1, like this video. 2, subscribe to our channel, and then get up and take your exercise snack right now.